After mentoring and coaching thousands of credit heroes from pre-launch to highly profitable, one question I get asked almost every time is, what should I dispute first? So in this episode, I'm going to give you a clear understanding of what every credit repair business owner needs to know, how to figure out exactly which letters that you should send first. Plus, I'm going to give you a very clear picture of how easy the process is once you get started. So stick around. My name is Daniel Rosen, and welcome to Credit Repair Business Secrets. Okay, before I dive in, if you are new to this podcast, be sure to click to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. And if you want me to hold you by the hand as you launch your very own credit repair business over just a couple weeks, then go to creditherochallenge.com. Okay, let's get into this. Now, the secret is it all boils down to the low-hanging fruit. You want to go right for the easiest items first and then just pick them off one by one like low-hanging fruit. That means you should first remove as much negative information as possible and with the least amount of effort. So your very best bet is by starting with these two methods, okay? The first is verification, and the second is factual disputing. Now, if you're not sure what these terms mean, don't worry, okay? Almost all credit heroes seem to confuse these two methods, whether they're new or even if they're very experienced. But the thing is, these are both very important to understand because each of them is their own part of disputing. And by fully understanding them, you are going to get the best results faster and then be way ahead of the curve. So let me walk you through the meanings one at a time of what these are so you can get really clear on what each one is saying, okay? So verification, that is the process of establishing the truth, accuracy, or validity of something, okay? Now, a lot of people misunderstand it as a legal maneuver when it's really just an action used to describe how you can place the burden of proof onto the credit bureaus or onto the furnisher to verify questionable information without needing to provide any cause, any reason, or any justification, okay? So what that means is if you are not able to locate a factual error on a specific item, you can simply request verification, okay? You could do that for any reason. Now, once you do that, the bureau or furnisher, they are required to conduct an investigation and verify that the information on the report is accurate and complete. And if they are unable to, or if the furnisher who reported the information, if they fail to respond to the verification request, then the bureau is required to delete it. Okay, so now verification is clear, right? So now let's dive in to the other misunderstood credit repair term, which is factual disputing. Factual disputing is when you are disputing or challenging an item based on the fact that something about it is inaccurate, outdated, or incomplete. Disputing is one of the most common terms that you're going to hear in credit repair, and it's confused all the time with verification or validation, okay? Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it is your right to dispute questionable information based on assumption or based on fact, okay? So now we've cleared that up. Okay, we've cleared up the meanings of verification and factual disputing. So let's jump right into what you should do first. Okay, when you are sending off your first dispute letters, I always recommend that you start with the path of least resistance, which is verification. Okay? So in your Credit Repair Cloud software, you can choose round 1 as your letter. And you'll only need to change 2 things, okay? The first thing is the reason that you believe the items are questionable. And the second is your instruction, which is what you want the Bureau to do, which is to verify that the items are 100% accurate or remove them. And you are going to be amazed at how many items get deleted simply because the furnisher fails to respond to the bureaus within 30 days. So go ahead and request verification of a few items at a time, okay? And then next, if you are aware of any actual errors or inaccurate or outdated or incomplete information, then you can also start factual disputing. Okay? For example, if you settled a collection account and you have a written agreement that the account would be deleted, then go ahead and include that proof and factually dispute it as one of your first items. And then maybe you have a late payment showing up that's over 7 years old. So go ahead and dispute that as well because it's beyond the statute of limitations. That is factual disputing. Okay? See, the idea of factual disputing is to try to pinpoint errors and inaccuracies, if at all possible, as opposed to just sending off a bunch of blanket disputes, okay? Factual disputing, it really, really works. And that's all there is to it. Isn't that easy? Now remember, if you would like me to hold you by the hand as you launch your very own credit repair business, make sure to check out our Credit Hero Challenge. It's a live experience that has helped tons of credit heroes to get their first clients, to get certified in disputing, and to gain confidence as they launch their credit repair business on a really solid foundation so they can change a whole lot of lives and make a great living in the process. And you can get into this challenge for less than it will cost to take your family to McDonald's for dinner. Now, we're starting another challenge very, very soon, so sign up before the doors close at creditherochallenge.com. And if you're finding value in the things that I'm sharing on this podcast, be sure to click to subscribe, okay? And if you're feeling kind, rate me, give me a review, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, because this is a new podcast and I can use all the help I can get. And I will see you in the next episode. And until then, be a credit hero and keep changing lives. Want more credit repair business secrets? Then get a copy of my book, The Ultimate Guide to Starting a Credit Repair Business. Get it free at creditrepaircloud.com/free book. Inside this book, you'll find my top 35 secrets to removing items from credit reports and turning that into an amazing business that helps people, changes lives, and makes you a great living in the process. Get it free at creditrepaircloud.com/free book.